back with another episode of Fallout 4. It's just going to be a shortish broadcast anyways. I've got a few comments and stuff that I'm going to read out. People that have made recommendations for us on what to do and how to make it like money and like etc. like first and stuff. So one of the things I'm going to talk about was this as well. So this power armor here is like one of the best you can get. It has like maximum like health on it and things. So well, obviously without further ado, there it is. You can also, one of the cool things, you can change the lights on the eyes and things like that. So I think it looks amazing with like red eyes on it and like hot rod flame paint which you can add on. So that like I say, they're basically like massive Iron Man sort of armor really. So here we are. So back me for my wonderful cockroach, which one seems to be actually moving across the floor even though it's dead. Yeah, that was a bit weird. I don't know if that was just because I stood up or what. But yeah, I got told not to bother doing this, like making a shelter and stuff. Yeah, I was just pretty much equip the thing. So, but what I did find out, and it's an amazing, cool thing to help keep your people safe, is obviously to equip them with weapons and things like that. And obviously the likes of this, the snub-nosed pistol and things, and other crap that you don't really use is if you just give them one bullet, they seem to have infinite ammo, which is amazing considering it's extremely hard and difficult to come by ammo. I don't know if this woman is kind of like froze or so. Ah, she's caravan guard. That's why I couldn't bloody do anything with her last night. Right, so this guy,
Let's trade some things.
I'm gonna trade some things with him. Well, come on then. So he has some bottle caps, carrots, Radstag hideout fit. Oh, he has some shotgun shells. Quite cool. He's actually got ammo. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take those. His double barrel shotgun might actually be better than mine. Let's have a look. Feel a bit. Oh no, it's not. Mine's good. Yeah. So peel, misc, ammo. So I've got 35. So if I just literally give him one shotgun shell, he'll actually have infinite ammo. So that's an amazing thing to do. Obviously, like I said, it saves you a shit ton of money. One of the main things obviously you need to do is obviously have a supply of water for the number of people that are staying here. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be doing any more sleeping here, so what I'm going to do is I am going to dismantle like my whole setup that I had going on, because obviously there's no point. I got told to go to Red Rocket because apparently that's a really good place to go because it's got such like perfect things. So what I'm going to have to do is transfer, just take all of that. I'm not overcompensating weight there, so that's good. So I am going to be dismantling a lot of the stuff. I feel guilty. I don't want to dismantle that bed, but and I'm going to leave the bed because obviously it was there originally, except for I've like upgraded it pretty much. So that's got some steel in it, which is good. So if I'm going to do it at the Red Rocket place, coincidentally, obviously that's going to have a lot of stuff. I'm going to have to just scrap that now, aren't I? Like, I'm not keeping it. It was a nice vintage like touch to have there. So yeah, I don't want to like destroy this. I mean, but they've got a cooking place, haven't they? So at the end of the day, what's the point in I'm not giving them nothing. I don't want to like do anything here really. What we got here? So tattoo plant, which I'm guessing is like some knockoff of a potato, pretty much. Yeah. So we'll. That's I've got my guy in first person. I've got a little pipe revolver equipped there. Let's see what my objective is. I'm pretty sure it's to finish off Minutemen. There you go. First steps taken. Apparently it's best to try and avoid as much of the main quests and do just all of the miscellaneous and stuff as much as you can, and build up your inventory. So when you're actually out and about scavenging, it's worth like obviously looking at it. So like looking at everything properly. So what I'm going to do obviously is I'm going to go back over here. It's right there. There's a little place called Rocket, Red Rocket Truck Stop. That is going to be my main home. I've got power armor there, which I'm in Sanctuary, which I'm going to leave for now. I do want to try and build up the settlement, but I think what I'll do is I'll wait until I've pretty much like set up and done, etc. Really, you know what I mean? Obviously, you'll get warnings about raiders and things like that. And anyways, so here we go. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm just gonna read out a couple of bits that someone told us to do and stuff. So it says it's all about making your own adhesive farms. Get you ahead of the game like crazy, as adhesive is used in everything. Nut, fruit, water, and tomatoes is what is one of the best things to make, apparently. So that's good. Says I'll have to show you suit type, blah blah blah, upgrades. I have 80% on it. Took my time and done the misc and side missions first. That's the way to do it. Leave the main mission and do all of the other ones. Then you just get all start items for everything. So that's a good one to do there. So like obviously I said I was something about Sanctuary, and he said leave there, secure Red Rocket Garage, and base yourself there, as other people will steal your power armor when being attacked. He kept the Red Rocket Garage to himself, made its defense amazing, and just emptied all of his inventory into his trunk, and then just had what he needed and stuff pretty much, and then scavenging. So yeah, so that was thanks very much obviously for that information. That really helped. So I'm just gonna I don't know if it's worth fast travelling. Where am I? It's a bit of a hike back there, isn't it? So that's called the Thicket Excavation, which is, I'm pretty sure, where I walked through that time. Oh no, right there. Yeah, USAF. No, that is where you end up doing a mission. What was it here? Lexington, which I think is pretty close to bloody Diamond City, to be honest, actually. Lexington, Super Duper Mart, because Diamond City is there. Yeah, so that's not too bad. But remember what I said on this one. This cartridge assembling plant, which is like a car assembling plant, this is where you'll find a shitload of stuff like gears and glue and duct tape and all that kind of stuff. So if it says cleared, maybe it's worth just taking a look back, because I didn't scav everything possible there, to be honest. I kind of just done what I needed to do. I did say at the start of my broadcast yesterday that I was just going to kind of plough through the main missions, but I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to actually do it as a guide of, you know, show you and help you how to set up a base of operations, and obviously take the advice that I was given and pass it on to you guys, and you know, help you get all of the best equipment that I can. I am still going to show you, don't worry, I am going to show you how to go into the vault with your dog. Jesus Christ, man, mate. Honestly, I just nearly died. Yeah, yeah, it's because there's first aid. There's actually a couple of stim packs around on the floor, which is handy. Yeah, your dog is one in a kind, to be honest. So I'm going to take what I can. There's some cram there. There you go. There's some gear stuff here, which is definitely rat poison, which is good. There's an aluminium can, which is obviously steel. I think when you're finished doing what I want to scav, you can actually recycle all of these tires and stuff. I think I'm going to keep quite a lot of stuff in place like this. Yeah, I'm going to. Is that a holotape there? No, it's not. It did look like a holotape there. Yeah, I'm going to keep like this water thing. I think it's quite a cool little touch. I'm going to take the coffee pot and cups and stuff though. They're like for ceramics and stuff. Plastic plate. The Boston Bugle, which is used for cloth. There's another one there. There's a telephone. Yeah, I want to keep stuff really cool. Like, so I think I'll get rid of this till once I've done it. There's a new magazine stand which I'll recycle. That's quite cool. I think you can actually store stuff in there, you know, I'm not 100%. There's some turpentine in there, definitely worth it. Toaster, obviously. Adjustable wrench, that's there used for gears and things. You can take the broom, but yeah, you can recycle a lot of the crap that you don't really particularly want. So in this unit, some bottle caps. Yes, I think I quite like the setup that's in this bit here, which I think I'm going to use this cabinet itself, so that'll save us some building materials. Excuse me. This bench here and this cabinet here, so I'm going to have that as my main operations area for money, for saving stuff. And anyways, like obviously all of my recyclable pieces and stuff. Silver pocket watch. So even all the shit like I was on about yesterday when it says like, oh, don't use this, don't use that. It's actually obviously worth picking stuff up, like I told you, obviously, and anyway, cigarette packets and things like that though, for cloth. I don't know, I might get rid of that crap and then have this actual office as a cool thing. I think that'd be quite nice, to be honest. Nice little bit. They've got some business centre here, so obviously, oh, safe storage. Take care of these barrels before you leave tonight. So it's worth looking around for those. Yeah, I was reading a few things and it's saying like 11 things that you didn't know about Fallout. There's like in the Far Harbour add-on, there's like a little dedication to Titanic for some strange reason. Quite funny, but it's there. And anyway, so so yeah, like I'll probably keep this fridge here. I reckon. I don't know. I'll see, because it's just a small touch. But this entire thing is, you've got a weapons workbench here. There's a radio, which happy days, isn't it? Brilliant, you can actually keep that down. I never knew that. Oh, well, that is even better. I'm going to keep that locked up. There's a smash watering thing here, which I'll get rid of. There's a proper workshop thing. It's desk fan, which I'll take. Adjustable wrench, stim packs, brilliant. Dirty ashtray. This isn't used for anything, but I think it looks quite cool since we're actually, I can actually see this pipe pistol, some duct tape, scalpels and stuff. So yeah, definitely take as much stuff as you can. Always worth doing. So I'm gonna have a proper look around now. You can literally recycle everything that's around here. There's a Nuka-Cola in here, so that's nice. Empty milk bottles, they are used for glass. There's a cam station here, which you can actually move that cam station from there. I think I was a total idiot and got rid of it, but there's an armour workbench, so you can actually put those inside as well. So yeah, that button's bust, isn't it? Right, so I'm going to open this up ready, because I'm going to move all the shit that I don't want, and then I'm going to try and adjust it nicely. I think I might put like the cam station in here. But in all fairness, obviously you can build like an add-on, so I could build like an extension onto this bit here. So there's a nice cooking station here as well, which I'll keep that outside. I think it's very nice tradition. So you've got an ice cooler there, which you can destroy. You can get rid of this bin as well. Bag of cement, bloody brilliant. There's a really old telephone system there, that's quite cool. So just totally have a look around, take advantage. I wish you could like move some of the stuff, like I don't know, like I really feel like I want to leave this car here just for the sake of it. Just purely based that it looks quite cool. I'm pretty sure you can get rid of the sign as well, but I don't want to get rid of that. I really like that there. Unless I'm absolutely desperate for materials. So that's cool. Like this, it says Class C coolant, Class A coolant. So these were, so it's kind of set the time where we didn't need stuff. I love this sign. It's so cool. It's called the Wanderer. Right, so I'm gonna see how big my right there, doesn't you gotta access? I think you've got to access the workbench first, haven't you? There you go. You can now use the workbench at Red Rocket Station. Right, so let's have a dig. Yeah, so we want to get rid of that because it's steel, rubber, plastic. Brilliant. Obviously, you'll know straight away the tyres are used for that. Like I say, I want to keep keep some stuff like this as like a nostalgia type thing. Like I might actually keep this jack here. You can't move it though, which is a real shame. So you got rubber and plastic from that. I'm gonna keep. I see, you can't move the radio, which is really annoying. Never mind. Oh, you can actually move that. That's cool. I'm gonna keep that because it looks quite decent. You can scrap it though. It's an extinguisher which will have stuff in. I read somewhere as well that if you've got power armor and you want to say get a light in an awkward place, if you've got the jetpack one especially, if you float up and then attach stuff to your power armor, that is really handy. So that's good. You can actually build your dog a nice little hut, which I will. I'm gonna treat him nicely. I'm gonna give him some respect that he deserves. So I'm gonna get rid of this wooden box. Gonna scrap this shelf because I'm not gonna need it, but I am gonna stick my cam thing there, like I said earlier there. So these tires, a lot of rubber, which to be honest don't really need a lot of rubber at the moment. So look, that's a shame, but 15 steel. I don't know. I feel like I want to keep the like the lights and stuff. I don't know if you'd probably get them working again. Then that's the thing. What would you get from this? You get rubber, steel, broken light bulb. Yeah, we'll scrap that one. I'm gonna. Oh, nice. There's a chair there. It's a nice little thing there. There's also a beer bottle. I'm gonna get rid of the beer bottle, but I'm gonna keep the chair because that'll save me some building materials as well. So we'll place that over here just for now. My cooking station I'm gonna make is a proper thing, so you can keep that as well. On my workbench, we're gonna. Oh no, I feel like there's a ton of shit that I want to keep, to be honest. Right, there we go. So we've got a chem factory there. Don't forget you can obviously rotate stuff.
A sort of note, I guess, from a sponsor here in Diamond City, and I'll
just trying to adjust it. It's right murder, honestly, it really is.
Drink dirty radioactive water.
There you go. Look at that, brilliant. So that's nicely stored there in my house properly now. There's a campfire, which I don't know, I like it, but at the same time, you can't use it, to be honest. On the workbench. So let's have a dicks around again. We're gonna. I don't know. I do really feel like I wanna. We're not gonna use the sink, let's be honest. No, we're gonna use the garage. I mean, I want to keep it just purely based on the fact of it, to be honest. There's a tool chest, yeah, it's telling us to scrap, but it's actually used as a storage as well. So, I'm not gonna, which there's a jack here as well, which is quite cool. Let's get rid of that stack of tyres. I don't know if we would be able to, you know, get something in there. I really feel like I want to. Nice. There we go. So, I have my weapons workbench there. I feel like pure reasons right there. I'll just stick that there. Let's get rid of that tyre. Oh, you can get rid of the no smoking sign. I like that. I'm going to keep that up though. I'm going to move it from there. So we'll just bosh that up there. Yeah, that's a cool little touch that you can do there. So let's get rid of that. There's another table there, so let's get that. And I think because I actually picked up, I've lost the radio from there. Never mind. So, like I said, I don't know, I really want to keep the jack just, like I say, and that, just based on, it looks really cool. Right, so that's far back as that can go, which I think's a good thing. If you click scrap, I don't know if you can move it. No, you can't, but it is 6 steel, so I feel like I want to get the armor workbench inside. No, whoa, let's not scrap that, Christ. I mean, it costs a lot to, of materials for that. Look at that, you can't even get that in there. That really sucks. I think you can get the other one in there. Oh, come on, really? Right, I think it's purely because there's something in the way there. But yeah, that looks cool, and I think just for my personal touch, to be honest, I'm going to have the extinguisher beside it because it looks really cool. So yeah, we'll have that there. I think I feel personally it's just about making it your own. You can do anything the way you want, but like I got recommended, which is a really good recommendation. So there you go. So you've got that there, so you can use that. That utilises this full space almost. Like I say, I'm gonna turn. So I've got my cam factory in this bit here. I might actually bash a door up on that, you know. So we have that, which is an exotic, which I have no idea what it's for. I'm not gonna have the cash register. I don't need. I don't really need the water thing, but I like the look of it. It's just the same as the refrigerator, to be honest. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's a weapons work. Oh, it's my weapons workbench, which is this. So have to be careful with that one because it's actually stuck there. Yes, you can obviously have the telephone, which I think purely for nostalgic reasons. I'm gonna actually keep. Can you stick it on top of something? Yeah, you can stick it on top of there. You make it out like it's a proper busy work garage, you know. Yo, Tony, pick up the telephone. It's your wife. You know, get that one going. So you can't shift these, but you can use these as like things to stick shit on, which is a good advantage, obviously. Ah, there you go. Look, there's a burnt lifestyle magazine, which you can't. You can move, but you can't store anywhere. So I think because I want to keep this as an office. Actually, I might stick the telephone in here, you know. There's a flat cabinet drawer, which that's buggered over, that cabinet, to be honest. This cardboard box, don't need. I'm going to stick that filing unit over here. Ah, really, I can't do it. Oh, well, that is a bit of a shame, to be honest. Nevertheless, it's not actually. I wish I'd never bloody picked it up, to be honest. Cancel. Then it'll go straight back to where I got it from. So we're going to scrap that. Oh, nice. I mean, I did want to keep a rubber tyre just to make it look cool. But I'll leave that one in the corner. Tool rack, I might leave that up. Just you can actually get. I like the look of that, you know. There's that. Oh God, my bloody back. You've got some files there, and you've got a nice crate and stuff. You can actually have that full thing there. How do you get your bloody light on your your tool? I can't remember how you do it, you know. That's it, right, and that's something I need to change that style of that, to be honest. Yeah, because that's really brightly like boof, you know. You just hold the well, circle button on PlayStation 4. So your Pip-Boy button. So I'm gonna just change that. See there, you've got mod settings, which obviously I haven't done any. Display. So dialogue, subtitles. Show float. Yeah, okay. So HUD. Right, okay. HD color. I don't know what it's all about. Pip-Boy. Right, so there you go. Pip-Boy color. Gonna go for a nice yellow there. Ah, so you can change that to blue. I like the green of that. Alright, so you want that as bright as possible. That's actually gone to a yellowy colour. I like it as the green though, I must say. Don't particularly know what that's done. Leave it where it was. Put boy B colour, which is the outline of it. I want it, yeah, I like it yellow. So happy days. Saving. Sorry about that, I just wanted to sort it out. Make it like a normal light. So we have a proper normal light. Let's look at that, that's good quality right there. There's actually some electricity in this place. So that's a bonus right there. So I'm gonna have that obviously set up like I say. So yeah, so I've set it up. So I've got my armor workbench, my weapons workbench, power armor station, which I will painstakingly walk my power armor over here because it is so slow once it starts going. There's another burnt fashion magazine there. You can't really do, you can't do anything with them, so I think it's quite a cool little thing to just have lying around, you know. So there you go. So I've got this full space here, radiator. Don't need obviously fucking heating is not provided in the game. I'm gonna leave the crates in here again as well, but I'm gonna utilize this full space. So I'm gonna have this one especially because it's obviously full of scrap, which I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna have this one full of my like miscellaneous. With this being right, well, it's quite good that I can access my workbench from this side, but I think it would actually morph you through the wall. So I might move that because I don't like the fact that it's doing that, to be honest. Yeah, because it's like, it's not good. So there we go, happy days. So yeah, and I'll use that cabinet there for my food. You want for my, like, I'll just use it like miscellaneous, like I say. I might obviously use it for whatever. Oh, there's a proper Bugle newspaper there, which you can scrap, but yeah, I think it's nice to have a bit of nostalgia from the original thing. You can't even stick that anywhere, that's a bit annoying. It will bash it on top of this filing cabinet. I mean, it was here before I was, so there we go. It looks cool. So I've got my magazines like lying around. I've got terminal there, which you can't destroy, which is really annoying. So this is just going to be my office for my shit. So happy days. I mean, I don't know. I'm in two minds whether to get rid of all this crap here and just have like my bed in here and that, you know. Because I've got more than enough space here. Like filing cabinet, 1, 2, 3, 4 storage spaces, and the space is unlimited as well. It's not something that's like, oh no, it's a constant. I might actually just actually bash this here, you know. Yeah, it's not letting us cancel. So it's put all the stuff back as well, which that's nice. I'm gonna keep the fridge. I might just extend, like I say. Let's get rid of this big truck. Let's get rid. We'll get rid of some more stuff. I am gonna leave that car there. You know, I think it's a nice little touch to it. Coolant pump. This one's buggered, so we'll get rid of this one. Get rid of this rubber tire. Don't need it.
Coming to you from the Jewel Green.
So there's a jack out here. So
Great
floor
Green
jack.
Jewel of the Commonwealth. It's Diamond City Radio.
I'm gonna leave it. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that one. Let's get rid of this first aid box. Some steel there. Excuse me. I might leave the stack. There's a smashed chair there. I'm gonna leave up the fence because I'm just gonna add on to that. It's a cone here. So once you leave that green line there, that actually automatically stops you from doing what you're doing. So happy days. Yeah, I'm gonna have this as like somewhere to sit. To be honest, what is that? Is that just it's a table so you can sit at it? Anyways, I'm gonna have my cooking unit around here at the front. Although actually, it's gonna stop my power armor from moving. I'll leave it there. Actually, I'm just gonna extend slowly. I'm gonna get rid of this ice box, to be honest. Don't need it. What's that? Oh, there's a hard hat there. That's cool. Oh, yeah, let's get that somewhere safe. That's quite cool. I like that. Oh, can you get that on there? Yes, you can. There you go. That's cool. It's just a little touch, isn't it? A nice small little touch. I like the small touches in life. I'm gonna have this table around here. Yeah, just because obviously he's gonna be cooking around here, so I think it'll be quite cool to have like a little setup. So I'll have that there. You can sit in front of that fire. I'll have a little prep table from there. Oh, there we go. So that's that. So, anyways, I have pretty much organised the shit that I want it. I'm gonna like say I'll get rid of it. It's no good, to be honest. So, just want to keep this for myself, don't I? This place. I'm just trying to think of something. Do I want? I don't need a cigarette unit. I think I'm gonna actually keep the Nuka-Cola fridge though. That's a nice thing. If I can get it in here, I'll be really happy, to be honest. It's not going. Can I put it where this fridge was though? It's not letting us. That's really annoying. Is that because there's something in the way there? Ah, it's not letting you. Right, I'll tell you what. I will stick it outside with my my cooking station. Why is it not letting you like stick it somewhere? I don't particularly want a cooling station. Just you have to have it some distance off the wall. I'm not a fan of that. Never mind. I will get rid of the bust one. I'm gonna leave that. That's cool. So yeah, I'm gonna keep the bin as well, and it'll come in handy if I suddenly need some extra stuff. Some junk down here. More crap, really. It's busted stuff. There's a nice oil tank there. I'm thinking, obviously, I'm just gonna keep that as well. I think it's a nice little touch, just for pure nostalgic reasons again. Right, and it'll come in handy if I'm desperate for, obviously, some scrap. I'm pretty sure that sign has just stood up on its own. We'll get rid of that because that is bent over. I'm going to leave that there. I don't need it for anything at the moment. That might be one of the barrels that was on the terminal. I like to try and keep the like the nature of the place as kept as possible. Purely just because it like obviously like disguises you, but like if you end up thinking, oh, it's such a shame, but obviously it's a busted bench, so I'm gonna get rid of it. But yeah, it's definitely worth looking around completely. Like I say, I'm not gonna destroy any of the original fencing because you can just add to that. Like this gap here, obviously you can't get rid of that, but I can add a wall there, and then that'll block up that like gap, you know. I like the idea of the car being left there. That's quite cool. It almost looks like someone's like carved a peace sign on the road. That's a pretty decent thing there. So, this is obviously like scrap, you know. There's a good old tree still alive there and that there, so. It's a nice little sign there, 25 miles per hour, which is unusual because it's an American game, isn't it? So I'm going to leave those tyres there as well, I like that. You can move the sign as well, so that's cool. I might use that sign to my advantage and move that to that gap. So then that'll save me, like, from having to sort of piece anything, you know. And it's kept it, you know. So, like, no one's going to get through there. Nearly get through there, but it's going to be a tight squeeze, isn't it? So that's blocked up that, so like, obviously use everything to your advantage, definitely. So I've just saved myself a lot of materials, not having to build like a door or something there. I might get rid of that, you know, so I don't need it. Some steel. I really do want to get rid of this because I think I'm going to use it as my bed area, I reckon. Just have my bed like down here. So let's get crafting. I know it's took a while, but it is one of those. It is one of those things, you know. So I have 153 steel. Cloth is a really hard thing to come by. I mean, unless I scrap those stuff. So, oh, you can scrap it now. Whoa, no. Just scrap my bloody unit. Ah, that is bollocks, that. Ah, sugar. Doesn't matter, I've still got 2 units. 3 units, sorry. 4. So I've still got 4 units. Never mind. Right, that's bollocks. Can you do this paper? Oh, here we go. There is a storm coming, which is going to affect me a lot, which is a mint thing. Look at that. Beautiful. It's a radioactive storm, obviously. Starts raining like acid and stuff. Which, if you've been obviously watching the 100 and that, you would know what they've experienced. So that's pretty much what we're going to be experiencing on this.
That was,
I don't know. I want to kind of stick with the rustic theme, although, I mean, do I just stick some random cloth down for a bed? I mean, all it is just storing. But you want to make it as homely as possible for yourself. So, I'm going to go for the clean bed.
Diamond City Radio, and I'm, you know, it's me, Travis.
I like that one.
Anyway, here comes Bing Crosby saying we should accentuate the positive. I guess that was easy if you were being
Happy
Crosby.
day, so let's, I'm going to turn it around because like I say, I love the music on this, old school music. Like it's just sat there, but Bing Crosby, really cool song, I like it. There isn't really a lot that you need to do, to be honest. I don't know if the dog shed is in the miscellaneous. So you've got a totem. I don't know where it is, to be honest. You know, I don't know if it's in classed as a miscellaneous. Decoration. I don't know. Is it in decoration? Like, is it a miscellaneous item? Ah, there you go. Doghouse. So I'm gonna build that for my my old boy there. I feel like I'm gonna keep him as close to my my person as possible. I feel like right there's a nice place. Ah, brilliant! Absolutely brilliant. So I have a doghouse now, so that is perfect for my dog. Miscellaneous. So I can get a radio. This one's tuned into Diamond City. Which, to be honest, obviously, if it being like a radio, I'm gonna have it on the bench. Actually, I'm gonna use these benches. Might as well. Nice. So that's a nice little touch that you can do. Like, so you can build bins and things like that. Like, at the minute, you don't really need one. You know what I mean? So you can build a cart, meat sacks, which obviously I need blood packs to do that. Which, it's kind of a disgusting thing, but you know, it's each to your own of how you want to build it. I'm going to assign him. This person cannot be commanded. What? Anyways, I've built him a bloody shack and he's not even grateful. So, he will be though, if you tell him to stay. But that's another cool thing, you can get a companion for your companion. A dog for your dog. Like a friend for your friend. There's a guy that wanders, the ruins of like Diamond City and stuff, and he has a junkyard dog, but you need really high charisma, and he sells the dog to you. So that's something to keep your eyes peeled for. I'm more of a traditionalist man. I don't know if I want to go for the wood, but I have a lot of wood things. You can do prefabs, which is just like pre-structure. Which is quite cool, but at the same time, not the best. I prefer to like obviously build my own. You can build up tall as well, which I'm gonna do. I'm gonna build some ladders up the side, from behind, and that's yeah. So I'm gonna do that. Walls, can you do? I need some doors, don't I? Doors. It's really annoying because you can't actually slap a door on that. Yeah, the only door that works is the one that is open. Wait, I'm gonna check that. Let's exit this. You can close that door. Is this a door? Oh, it is. It's a sliding door. Oh, well, brilliant. So I don't need to worry about that. Brilliant. Right, so I have one door in. And you can close the door for that. Right, sweet. I'm really, really buzzing with that. Yeah, happy days. Right, so I don't have to worry about that. Back to the structure, guys. I know it's pretty much just been me just building. It's obviously not the best, but at the same time, it's really cool. So I'm going to build a structure around this because I want this to be my own thing. The only problem is I'm going to have to build it like with a door. So that's fair enough. I'm not going to do prefixes because as cool as it is, so that you can get one with a doorway on it. Which I don't know if you can actually bash the door on or not. I never actually looked into that properly. So you can do like shack and like wall with a roof, which is quite cool, but at the same time annoying because it does a pre-build floor. So if you want something more like that, it's a shack corner wall. That is pretty cool. That's another cool thing to do there. You can actually like obviously arrange it once you've yeah, if you can get it obviously as close as possible. It's a bit of a pain in the arse and a bit of a fanny on, but it is worth it. Obviously, you know, you've got your corner piece there. So you can do shack out a cap, which uses a lot more material, so just kind of try and stay with what you've got. And hopefully it should actually just automatically connect. If it's not, there you go. So that's sweet. So I've got that going on nicely there. This is gonna, like I say, this is gonna be my little hideout thing. And there you'll notice it starts to float, which is really annoying. Yeah, that's because it is obviously that's what it does. So a recommended thing that I recommend you do with that is build some fence. Because there is no other way of actually resolving that issue unless you like build from the other side, which, like I say, can be a pain in the arse, really. But it happens. You can't. Not everything's perfect, is it? Right. So I'm gonna move my bin along. I kind of just want it in the middle of nowhere, you know. Yeah, let's have it. Let's have it over here.
I am. Because Louis Jordan rules.
Which, in all fairness, it's a Fallout and stuff, so you could actually use that as a what you call it. Oh, there you go.
You're listening to Diamond City Radio.
Sugar.
If you're listening at all.
Well, that seems pretty pointless for a door, doesn't it?
I mean, the song
Let's scrap that.
It's for sure the Xbox.
Yeah. I mean, personally, I'm not too bothered about the gap on that side, but there, it's really big. It's massive, that. Probably crawling underneath that, to be honest. Like I said, I don't like to destroy any of my builds or anything too much. So I suppose you could actually do a staircase from here. So that is actually trying to build it on the outside. It's not. It's not actually doing any good, to be honest. But that's if you want to build, obviously, a massive like house. There you go. That doesn't go all the way at the top of that one, so you can actually build an inner lip on that. So I want to get a roof on this bit, if we can do it. It's not doing it. It's gonna bloody do that, isn't it? It's building it on the outside of it, which is really fucking pointless, to be honest. Yeah, it's not doing it properly. Yeah, that sucks dick, that, like. Right, well, let's see if we can do it as a floor. But you can't. You can only build. There, look at that. If you build a floor, it's actually going to build it Z amount high. But never mind. So this has some this is like just in a way some security really. It's got half-arse windows. It's because I've used different materials, I think. Well, it doesn't matter. It's Fallout. It's supposed to look a bit rustic and shabby. So I have a chair, obviously, that I can set out with my fire. I'm going to move that a bit because it's a bit close to it. So the next thing, best thing to do is build some sort of defense. So I am going to actually build some stairs here. Wow, wood is really tight, isn't it? There you go. So I can go up here, and then I'm pretty convinced I can do it from here as a floor. Yeah, it's not going to work, is it? That is really, really annoying, to be honest, you know. It lets you do it like that, but it doesn't let you do it any other way. Oh, wait there. See, I don't like that. I really don't like that at all. It's like floating and I don't want it to float. What am I stuck on here? Christ. Really annoying that. There we go. So, I'll do that like that. Can I? Oh, yes. Here we go. This is going to be a pain in the arse, but I can now actually build my ceiling here, but I've had to use flooring, so I'm gonna have to actually dismantle some wood now. Ceiling wood. Yeah, as much as I don't like to destroy the environment, I like it's gonna end up affecting my build, this, to be honest. So there you go, 30 wood just off that scrap. Really, I'm only destroying the crap, really. I'm not destroying mass amounts of it. There should be some more kicking around. Not too important at the minute now. So that's got a little lip to it there, which is, like I say, is a bit annoying. Obviously it uses steel, but I think the steel is used mainly for oh, you bugger. Yeah, that is annoying sometimes. But the main point in this here, this is purely just so I've got a full outside with an actual bloody roof. And also it does help you towards that achievement, you know. I'm not going to cover that corner. It's literally you know, I mean, I feel like I've got to now, you know. I feel like you can't do like half a job, you know what I mean. Unfortunately, it's going to end up that way there. I can't. It won't. Ah, really? I need some more wood. Wow, it is eating this up, isn't it? It is literally. The reason why I've... wait there, let's... no, let's use that. Aha! There you go. Right, yeah, because we don't need that completely there. So we just need a couple of bits of wood. Now, because, yeah, that leaves you up. You don't want a massive, lip gap, do you? So, let's get some more wood. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm going to have to destroy some innocent trees from this section. That's okay, though. It's a small price to pay. I'm willing to pay that price. Losing a bit of coverage. So, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Right. So from this, what kind of stairs can we get a nice little ladder going on here? And not quite. Oh wait, we had it there. We had it. It's not happening. It's really not happening. It's really annoying. That. Oh, there we go. And that is miles away. Really. Yeah, it doesn't let you do that. That's pitiful, to be honest. Unless we have to build another step. Let's try. We'll try. I don't mind. There we go. Right. Yeah, it's a bit ponce. You can get up and down that. I've built that in the right place, to be honest. Never noticed this. I've not actually been up on this part before. But there's the lights that light that beautiful rocket up. It actually looks like it's got kind of fiery thing going on there. It's quite cool. No, but you can build turrets up here, which was the point why I'd done this. So this is purely for defense, you know. I wish you could kind of destroy this, you know, but doesn't matter. So now that we've got the structures, we are gonna go defense now. I don't know if I want a guard post. I want turrets. I need oil. Is there any oil? I don't know. Let's have a look. Yeah, so you need to build up that. Good thing is as well, like having the stairs, that kind of disguises the fact of that. So, I mean, I could use this as my full outside if I want, like a house if I wanted to. But it's mainly, it's just my cooking area really, and it's going to be some extra storage. I'll be able to like maybe do a half-arse wall there and then use it for that. I don't like the way that house is floating there now, to be honest. There we go. Let's give them a proper thing. I don't know if there'll be any oil in these. Just steel and rubber, so I'm not going to bother. It's kind of a waste, really. Will there be any in this can? Gasoline, oil. Right, there we go. So I can now officially build my first turret, which I don't know if it needs electricity though. But I'm going to stick it right above there. So this just adds a little bit of defense for me. Yeah, I want it like proper looking down there. So that's working geniusly there. I'm going to get that a bit closer. And we can go a little bit closer. Literally like lipping it. There we go. It's just so it's got a better view of the entire thing there. So yeah, so far that is my defense. Obviously we can build some traps and stuff. So you need circuits for that. And they do require power, some of them. So oil, lead. I was going to say lead, nuclear materials, which we'll find. So what I'll do on my next broadcast is I'm going to do some scavenging. I'm going to go to the places that I've previously visited, especially the Fallout shelter, to actually get that weapon that I promised that I'm going to get. And I will. Don't worry. I'm not a liar. I don't hold back on my word there. So I think for pure just like luck really, I'm gonna have like a couple of guard towers up as well, to make it a bit more like official, you know. I don't know. Well, saying that, to be fair, I don't feel like there's any point. Although it's got to be done, hasn't it? It's got to be, one's got to be bashed up there. The reason why I built pretty much just to get right on top of the roof is that I'm gonna build myself like a little observation shack at the very top of that, and like have that as like a sort of spare area to sleep as well. I think it'll look really cool. So we want full defense. I want to be able to see what's going on. I'm going to try and make it look like they're floating as well. So the offer, it does require people, but just for the look, it looks scary. You know what I mean? Like it's like ooh, he's well protected. You know what I mean? So it is wasting materials. I understand that. So I don't know, what can we do to build power? Oh, I can build a generator. No, I can build an even bigger generator. So it produces electricity. That's mint. So yeah, happy days. And which really even more better, which is much better, is the fact that round here I could build a couple of these bad boys. Yeah, happy days. Yeah, I could build a couple of these. Well, I might as well have like a proper generator area. Which, what better place to have it then here is because obviously I have a window. I need water as well. That is a good point, actually. I don't know where the hell I'm going to get water from though. So yeah, that's like little. Look at that right beside us. There's actually like an area to scav. Really cool. Power. Where do I get my water? Is it crafting? No. Where do I get my resources? Water. Here we go. So these ones, these like are like self pump, and they provide 3 at a time. So I'm gonna actually have like a nice little area of these, a couple of them. I'm gonna have one in my kitchen area. I think that's quite a cool area to have it. So that's gonna provide some water for my guy. I'm at the moment, I mean, I don't really need a lot, to be honest. So yeah, I think it makes sense to kind of have them like out the way. I don't really want it to have got 6. It's disguised as well, so no one's gonna. Oh, what we got here? Oh, happy days! I have some melons as well. Right, so when you collect fruits and stuff, you use those to plant. So what an appropriate place to try and grow some vegetables is like right next to my water. Yes, happy days. Good. And miscellaneous, so what's this? This is scavenger station. Siren. What's that? A bell? What's the bell for? Ring to gather nearby settlers. I don't want settlers, to be honest, and alerts nearby settlers of danger when tripped. Ah, 2. Only 1 per location moves the fast travel arrival point. Alright, well that's I'm gonna enjoy that. It obviously seems a bit pointless to build. But nevertheless I think it's a nice touch. So this is gonna be my main entrance, so I'm gonna have it there. Happy days, that's my thing. So I do have a generator. You do have to build power cables, so you attach wire and then proceed that through to somewhere. So I'm gonna have like a light or something. Yeah, let's have power. So lights, you have power connector. So what's this? Alright, this is so you can move them around like power relay thing. What's that one? Power connector switches. No. I can't build a switch as well, to be honest. So that's build something that requires power. Build and power. I don't want to do that. What's that? Pressure plate. Right. I already got some light, like I say. So let's have some light. We'll go for a night. What should I have? Oh, yeah, a nice fan. That would be quite cool. What is that? Oh, yeah, it's a disco ball. That's quite cool. Nice lamp there. Yeah, I think a nice fan-assisted light would be quite cool. If we do attach a wire, wait, I think you've got to have power. You've got to have like a connector, haven't you? We'll have to have a ceiling one then. Excuse me. Right, so let's attach a wire. Attach wire. Look at that, there we go, and we have light. I have a nice fan assisted light there. Beautiful, beautiful. I can have a couple of those now. Yeah, there we go. Let's have another one. I think it'd be nice. And there we go, and it's doing it itself. So you do obviously, like I said, there fuse removal. You do need a lot of fuses and stuff for shit like that. Right, but I feel like it's been a bit boring for use personally, but I've enjoyed doing this because obviously I've showed you like some quite cool stuff there. Here's something. If you activate and deactivate your generator, it actually has different sounds. So you can find one that suits you, like, so it's not too loud. Okay, that's not that bad, but it sounds like a little shitty motorbike. That one's a bit smoother. See, that sounds like it's got louder now. Yeah, that's quite quiet. Just a little. I can barely hear that now, which is nice. Because obviously there's nothing worse than having that. So like I was saying, it's a disadvantage for me personally. I can't get through there now. So that means if I can't get through, raiders can't get through. So let's have a look at the progress, and then I think we're going to call it quits for the day. Oh wait there, what is that? Ah, there's a nice little so there you go, there's some ballpoint pens, a beer bottle which will be used for research. So there's a nice table, the stool there, so I'm going to actually nick that. I'm going to scrap those. I'm going to take that and put that in my area.
That was Bob.
Obviously it can be used as a bit of a rester as well, so I do need I'm going to make a proper dining room table area, I think.
And now, a word or several from our sponsors.
Actually, you know, I might scrap it. That gives me a bit of steel. I do want to get a light in here, you know. I'm just thinking, should definitely have some sort of light. I think this one would be good to have. So, let us get lights, power connected. So we need, shit. Yeah, oh wait there. No, that's a switch there. I don't need a switch. I mean, to be fair though, it will probably be beneficial to have a switch, and then it will save my lights. So we'll, I think I can build it from that connector. Attach a wire. Attach. Wait there, it didn't work. Why didn't it work? Right, let's do it straight from there then. Ah, come on man, really? Seriously? Touch a wire. To be honest, I thought that was actually going to turn off those lights. I feel like it's a pretty waste of time now. Yeah, that sucks, that, to be honest. Well, let's short the wire a bit then. But there you go, that sat there nicely. That's not really doing a lot, but happy days, it's a switching anyways. So that is crap. I feel gypped, to be honest. Says I need cement and stuff to make a switch, but that's what I'll do. I'll to be honest, actually, I could probably just build another generator, couldn't I? No, I can't, because I haven't got enough stuff now. I haven't got enough copper. Oh, that sucks, doesn't it? What's that gonna go for? Let's scrap that. It's just gonna give us steel, isn't it? Never mind. Right. So either way, I have a campfire, somewhere to sit, somewhere to put some crap on. I'm just gonna store my items and then I'm gonna come off it. My dog keeps opening the doors. I've noticed this. It's really quite annoying, to be honest. Yeah. So that's nice. So yeah, we've got wonderful stuff here. I have no idea what that does, to be honest. It doesn't help us in any way, shape or form. So I'm going to have this cabinet for spare weapons. I've got pipe revolver there, so I'll store that. Don't need it for anything. Snub nose, switchblade. I'm going to have literally weapons one. My inventory, ammo, junk. So because obviously it takes a lot of weight, I'm going to store a lot of my stuff. Just pretty much store everything that I can. So yeah, so that's that one. There's so that's going to be my junk one. Oh, I've got the desk as well, brilliant. And I've also got this little chem cooler, that is pretty shiny when I use that for that. Yeah. So, buff out I don't use, I'm not going to be using canned dog food, but I'll store it somewhere else, cram, same food. It's, yeah, stuff that I'm not going to be using a lot of, I'll use right away. I'm going to stick vodka in as a chem desk. So I'm going to stick my miscellaneous shit in here, like the Grognogs, little log things. Can't store that, remember. Happy days. So yeah, happy days. And then I will use my outside one as a food one. So this one I'm going to have as my clothes one. So store. Like I say, I have I've got a random thing which, to be honest, I think I will actually use my nice clothes there, like suit and stuff, just purely based like for nostalgia reasons, really. Like, you know, it's like set back in the day, innit? You can't actually use that for anything, really. Oh, that is getting scrapped. I feel chipped on that one. Right, I'm gonna have to use that cabinet, which it's not a problem. I built him a doghouse, he's not even bloody using it. I feel like he's just so ungrateful. Right, inventory, miss my head. So, canned dog food. It does actually heal your health, but I won't be using that until I'm like proper desperate. The main thing I'll be using, obviously, Stimpaks in Radaway. And then, like I say, for my next job, what I'll be doing is let's have a dig. Just to quickly show you, I'll be going over to the settlement, seeing Preston, handling the mission that I need to do there, and then I'll be skipping past, going to Vault 101. If I don't get too much stuff, I'll fast travel back to my Red Rocket, truck stop and stay there for myself. And then I'll go back over, get my power, get the shit that I need from there, get my power armor. It's gonna be a slow walk, slow walk back, but it's worth it. Any random crap weapons that I won't be using myself, I'm actually gonna give to the settlers of there. So yeah, so it's been wonderful doing this broadcast. I know I said it was gonna be a short one. It's been like over an hour long, but yeah, you know, you can't help it. I know I've literally just built the entire time, but I've just showed you how to build like a nice steady settlement. Like I say, I've got myself a wonderful little home here now, and it's a safe place for me, so happy days. So yeah, thanks very much for tuning in, guys, and like I said, don't forget, stay frosty, yeah? I'll see you later.